Innovative
comedy. He low-key look like that nigga too. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh.
He was just trying to hit. And then he was like, I don't care.
Baby Boy is a sequel to House Party.
Is he Henry? Who's Henry? Is he a killer like Henry?
He a killer just like Henry was.
She was just like, that was the funniest part though. When he was like, is he a killer like Henry was? And she just kept putting on her earrings, like, and the nigga put, yep, like at the bottom, like she only fuck with hood niggas, obviously, nigga. Yo, Daddy, Henry, and Melvin, nigga. Niggas know your mama, cuz.
He wasn't a bad nigga though. That's the
Melvin?
thing.
Or
Yeah,
Henry?
Melvin
Oh,
wasn't.
I was like Henry.
No, Henry was a killer. Melvin was too, but I mean, he didn't do shit to Jody. Well, yes, he did.
He
was
fired
trying to beat that
nigga.
nigga.
But he was being a weirdo talking shit.
But he didn't do shit to his mama. You feel me?
Yeah.
He didn't treat his mama fucked up. So it's like, nigga, you just that nigga Jody was lame.
Yeah, he was.
I
felt like the movie should have been about
nigga.
Sweet Pea. The movie should have been about Sweet Pea. He was like the real baby boy. That nigga was out here busting up their cars, pulling up in niggas' hoods, socking them out, riding for his homie. Nigga killed Snoop. Nigga, like, this nigga was kind of like, he was like, that nigga was the psycho.
Yeah,
he was undiagnosed crazy nigga of the movie.
Yeah, you got heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hit
Nigga
you.
whooping, beat niggas' ass.
But I am gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, that nigga was off. I'm gonna call y'all unstable creatures. That nigga was off. Like, that nigga was off.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet, and today I'm here with the homies, and we want to talk some shit and laugh.
Hey.
What it do, y'all?
With that being said, make sure you tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Yeah.
Who I got in the building with me today?
What's good? It's your boy Tony Grams. Follow me on IG, TONY_GRAMS. We in here. It's Innovative Comedy, Innovative Cultures. Wednesday, you know, we always back. We got a cool person in here today. Motherfucking, other than Cool Ass Cam. We'll let her introduce herself.
What it do, y'all? It's your girl, Ayana Marie. Ayana.audible is the podcast. Tap in with your girl. Yeah. And I'm here with the homies.
Niggas is talking
that shit.
We about to talk. They was talking big shit before we started recording, y'all.
You trying to sell that shit?
Call these motherfuckers ASAP.
Trying to settle that shit.
Nah, either one. Yeah, we out here though. It's a good day.
Yes, it is.
How you been doing?
I've been doing great.
That's good. That's good.
I have a lot of good things going right now. And yeah,
I see you part of the innovative compound family now.
This is my home now.
I didn't even know at first that I started seeing clips. I was like, oh shit, she here now? Okay. Yeah, that's right. All right. Came from the clubhouse to the 33rd house. Like, I was just trying to make something up real quick.
We did. I did interview on Clubhouse.
That was the first and only time I've ever been on Clubhouse.
For real?
Nigga had to download the app. He was here trying to figure it out.
I literally downloaded it, got on, did your shit, and then removed it from my phone. Like, for real. I literally took it off my phone like soon as it.
No, Clubhouse is dope. You should get back on it.
I just, from what I've seen, like what you do is good, and what I've seen when it started, like me being a comic when it started, I had comics like me, higher up comics that had kind of been around a while, veteran. They would be like, oh yeah, bro, like it's dope. It's good for networking. You can get on there. You can listen to, like Jamie Foxx and Dave Chappelle have a conversation that they talking, and I'm like, all right, that sounds cool. And then it was kind of like cool, but I get this people like, I'll give you a number, you call, like I'll put you in my shit, and I'm like, all right, I never called, but it just kind of turned to just all I'm hearing is it was just like rappers and. Niggas and bitch ass nigga, you hoe ass nigga, I'm gonna come find you.
It gets crazy.
A nigga
in
with a faceless,
Clubhouse streets.
a faceless.
I will say that.
Yeah, it was just really reckless, really reckless.
What?
Face. I was about to say it, and I caught myself. I was about to say it, but
yeah, it's wild, But I learned how to utilize it to benefit me. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people do that. you can get caught up in the bullshit if you want to. I mean, if that's the type of energy you like, and you know, but it'd be funny though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It'd be some funny shit being said, but it's just like it gets to a point where it's like, all right, like you know, like we gotta like stop being so fucking toxic. Like you feel me? But they make these platforms, and then people just get on them and feel so open to just
powerful
being somebody they not
on
talking
top of
shit.
They don't have to show their real face.
Yeah, like
they
you
can
know
be
what I'm
up there,
saying? Like,
you don't know who this nigga is, and you yelling at each other.
Yeah, but people personalities change. People
when
just
a camera
act
come
weird.
out. People act
like
weird when
just,
a camera come out. That's real shit. People get brand new when they see a camera.
Yeah.
And they start either get nervous, get funny, get tough, get wild, get nasty, and then if some people like to say shit. If ain't no camera, they can do the same thing. But now I can be super extra because don't nobody know who the fuck I am.
And that's what the world is today, though. Now, right? Like at one point, it wasn't like that because a camera wasn't as accessible on a phone. You know, like niggas that had cameras, you wasn't able to just record clips at a time, like couple minutes. You know, it was like phones wasn't holding that much storage.
Cell phones don't even have. All you could do is make a call and play Snake. Probably.
And it took you a long time to text. So you wasn't texting paragraphs and shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't doing that. Imagine with pagers. Like, y'all couldn't even really talk on the phone like that. Like, you had to page me, and then I had to call you. And like,
hey,
you know,
home?
So yeah,
you
like
home?
it
Call
wasn't.
me.
People wasn't so accessible. Like now, everybody's just so accessible, so they feel like they could say, do whatever. Like, and it's like, nah, like
you had to page a motherfucking 911 for them to call you right back.
Right.
That was the thing. Nigga be like 911. Oh, this must be an emergency.
What was like some of the remember niggas would like just put a code message into the pager.
I remember 304. 304 that's where 304
pagers
come from.
was before my days, so don't.
I never had one, but it was during my I was a kid when they were out. But I
know people would write like boo. It'd be like 800, but then you flip it upside down.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's what 304 was. Like you ain't nothing. Niggas arguing.
Niggas was trying to find like little secret codes you can put into the pager.
They girlfriend on a pager. So
they had 304s back then.
That's where it comes from, the pager, because you flip it upside down and it spells hoe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where 304 comes from.
Swear to God.
Yep, like that's my.
I was
era.
today years old.
I remember that, like, that's why they call them 304s. Like, you ain't nothing but a three because you flipped when you flipped the pager over. It literally says HOE. Like, it was that one. It was one more. It was like one or two more that you could spell something. I forgot what they were though. But it was I never had physically walked around trying to look cool with a pager. Like I never.
Yeah, I think I was still too young for a pager at the time.
I was like a kid.
I was a little skinny little.
What the fuck you walking around? Who calling you?
My blunts be so small compared to y'all shit.
Yeah,
y'all
I be trying.
Chunky, like
I don't fucking gorilla Harambe fingers. Harambe.
I don't smoke like that, bro.
This them Harambes up in here. But you know.
But it's nice to see y'all, man. How was y'all Juneteenth?
It was cool.
I was here working, recording the show.
Okay. Got some weed.
We did an episode of the Culture of Compton Mania. And, that's normally what we do on Mondays. So that's how I spend my Monday, my holiday working. I know a lot of people had the day off. Yeah. I continue to work.
As they should.
It was my regular off day.
As we should. You know what I'm saying?
It was my Saturday. Mondays are my Saturdays, so... I chilled, just went to the store, got some shit. That's the thing, I didn't really see a lot of events being like promoted. So like I'll go to like
on Monday?
I didn't see
the biggest one was that Lamert Park.
Yeah, the one but I still didn't. I saw young shit where that Slink was hosting. And maybe
I
didn't see no flyers, no pull up. Like I go to shit if I see some shit and if I know the people there, I'll pull up the shit. But I literally saw Young LA and Slink Johnson, Young LA and Friends. That's what it was called. That's the only thing I seen on my feed.
I went to Lamert Park.
And I just saw everybody posting that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that being promoted. And then I saw one of the other guests we had here, Chocolate before, 215. She was there. She was like, "I love my people," and it was just, and I'm like, okay, you not from LA,
I love my people,
but it's like I'm from LA. Like you in Lamert Park, and they niggas is turning up right now. This motherfuckers was climbing up on the roof.
Yeah, I see niggas getting boosts.
I was just like, this is
it was fucking crazy. Yeah. Like I've never been to a festival, so like. That was my first festival, and it was black people. Like it was fucking crazy. Like everything, it was only like
Blackchella.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like a Blackchella. Like, you know, it was so crowded. Like, it ended up being crazy, but
some dumb shit happened.
Some stupid shit happened,
and that's why. I'm
just not going.
Just a quick pause in the story.
Yeah,
that's why me being from LA and not far from there, and growing up, and even in the living over there at a certain time when I was still growing up, it seems like that's the last area of like Leimert Park in West LA, as far as like down Pico. We talked about this last week, from like La Brea and Pico back to like Hauser. It's still like black businesses, the Legacy, like all these different spots, Roscoe's, all these different shits are there. But it's always, I feel, Leimert, and it's no matter, they try to you do something there, and it's some bad shit, some dumb shit, always going to King Parade.
Yeah.
The Taste of Soul. It's just always just like, bro, like that's why I kind of just, when I do see something there,
it's not like, I mean, from what I saw, I wasn't there, right? But just from all the posts I saw, and you know, the conversation we had earlier, it really stemmed from them few people with the whole McDonald's shit.
Yeah,
that's what really set everything off.
McDonald's shit.
That McDonald's
stole the cash register out of McDonald's.
Yeah, that shit was bullshit. Like, and the people that wasn't even there when it happened still had to feel the repercussions of all of the bullshit, huh?
The McDonald's on 43rd.
Yeah.
And then I saw like a video, another post with them like trying to break the register open.
Wow.
Down the
street.
They
really posted. Oh, yeah. People were recording them?
Yeah. They was recording. It was a little boy.
Oh, I thought somebody.
It was a little boy. And they helped him. They was pretty much helping him.
Fucking tall. A little boy.
I think it was probably like 42.
Nah, it was a kid, bro. You can clearly see it's a kid in the video.
He probably had a disorder.
Yeah.
That nigga was out there hitting bullshit.
He was way too excited and to know that everybody had his back.
They had his back. All them grown ass people out there, nobody stopped them.
That's geeky.
It was crazy. Like, and they was fighting the workers and shit. Like, I'm like,
I seen when the guard like went back behind. He went through the door and went inside with the employees. I guess to make sure they didn't try to fight the employees or something. I don't know.
No, they was already fighting the motherfuckers. It was a jungle inside of that motherfucker.
Yeah, you could see the video where everybody rush up in there.
Yeah, and it was like, why today? Like why? Like, why today? You don't know what today is? You forgot or something? Like, what is it? Like, I don't understand.
They were funded by Soros. They were Soros to go do that shit. They was like, yeah, these little niggas over here.
You pay them to fuck it up?
These niggas about $250K.
Damn, a conspiracy, y'all.
That's because I remember they done that before. They told the Walmart when Walmart was over there at least like a few times. Just run in like 100.
Oh, that Walmart on Crenshaw?
Man,
yeah.
and I remember they told that motherfucker. Cause I grew up
That's
down
why they
the
shut
street
it down.
I grew up down the street on Crenshaw and like Washington, Crenshaw,
I feel
Pico.
like just based on history, they always got to have a story to tell.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to have some shit like that happen at your fucking event.
Right.
You know, like that's the way society is now.
You just do it to do it at,
it's a fucked up way of
thinking.
To do it
at the King Day Parade.
It really is.
Every year to where people know, I'm not going to the King Parade for what? Nigga, to get robbed or have to shoot a nigga or beat a nigga up or get packed out or see somebody. Niggas was snatching girls' phones. Yeah. One year, that was the word. Oh yeah, they gonna be snatching all the bitches like phones. Like any bitches. Like not just phone, bitches, the bitches' phones.
Damn.
Like then like niggas was like, nigga, the fuck? That's weirdo shit. Like, oh.
We need to do better, y'all.
And
That's just
to
what
do it
it
at
is.
your own events and then be like, ain't nothing over here, ain't no options, ain't no, because when shit come, y'all gonna either fuck it up or run up in here and try to take the fucking cash register.
Everybody knows there's no money in the cash register.
That shit is weird.
Everybody knows that.
And to send a kid in to do it though.
Like everybody.
That's why they probably did it. Oh, we know ain't nothing in there, but just send this little nigga in.
Like, come on, you want to be from the hood?
Yeah,
all right,
that's what that literally sound like.
But they recorded your ass, and you're probably gonna get in trouble. It's viral.
They stupid. They just as dumb as he.
His
excuse is he's a child. You see what I'm saying? Oh, maybe he might be a 42-year-old man. We're still speculating. Reports haven't come in yet.
Benjamin Button.
This nigga just shaved and went in and hit that lick.
What's dude's name? That look like a little baby, but he be sitting on niggas' laps and shit. That grown ass man.
Gary Coleman?
Hasbullah.
Yeah, him.
I like Hasbullah.
Yeah,
little Hasbullah. Yeah, that nigga look like.
The little Indian boy.
I think he's like Russian.
Yeah,
or like Ukrainian or something.
Yeah.
And
like he was sitting at one of the NBA games, sitting on the nigga lap.
Yeah, he got like famous because everybody thought he was a kid, and then he started. He be like watching the MMA, and he started fucking with Khabib, and was doing the like wrestling and he funny as fuck.
Hey,
he looked funny.
He looked like the original
shit.
Spanky from the Little
Yeah,
Rascals.
he really
when
do.
he was little.
He really, and then he
Like
dressed
before he
and he
grew up.
still dressed like that because he's like some Eastern European how they be dressing. So he literally do look like fucking Spanky.
Spanky from the Little Rascals.
That's
I'm telling
crazy.
you.
He really do. The little hat and the little sweater.
That nigga was juicing, nigga.
But he just got. I think he just got canceled about like a month ago.
Something happened to him.
He
Yeah.
he slapped his
I
cat
seen
up.
that.
He slapped a cat up or his dog or his cat. I think it was his cat.
Oh, yeah.
On IG because he has like 1 billion and all these
Animal
celebrities.
abuse.
All these celebrities follow him. Like he went on Mike Tyson Smoke Out and or smoke hot boxing. I said Mike Tyson Smoke Out.
Yeah, that was one of my first podcasts that I ever watched before I like really got into podcasts.
Hot boxing with Mike Tyson.
with Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They didn't reformat it a lot.
I think
but
it was when he had
a
Evander Holyfield on there, and I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder what these niggas is
he
talking
was
about.
gonna die. He gonna bite his nose this time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, but Hasbullah is the man on all these shits. But he was like his cat did something. He was popping him, and they was like
Hasbullah.
And they was like
Animal
fuck
abuse.
People, they was fighters. Was like fuck
One
this
thing, the
piece of
internet,
shit.
they gonna
Like,
get your ass, bro.
they
They
was
don't
on his
play.
head.
Yeah, the comments could be
Like
going
Yeah, the
it was
comments?
UFC fighters talking shit like fuck this piece of shit. Like okay, if I ever see him, I'm like, bro, this nigga's like 3'6".
I got another. Hold on.
If I ever see him,
If you go like nigga, you beat people half to death for a living. This nigga's 3'7". I don't even think he
He
4.
said 3'7".
This nigga ain't even 4 feet. Nigga, this nigga 3'7".
yeah, that's crazy. So, are you a dad?
No.
Oh, okay.
No children.
What you do for Father's Day? You a dad, right?
I'm a stepdad.
Happy Father's Day
A daddy.
to cool ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
You had a good Father's Day?
I barbecue with my dad.
Oh, that's dope.
okay,
That's
yeah.
dope.
That's nice.
Definitely real meaningful, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was much needed, and I'm happy we was able to spend that time together.
Was
Yeah.
Rodney around? Rodney pull up?
Nah, he was at work.
Oh, okay.
So
Niggas have to work, yeah.
yeah, I ended
That's
up
good, though. At least he had
leaving
one,
before he came back home. So
yeah.
But-
Because it might not go your way.
it might not go your way.
I don't like how people be trying to make it seem like people don't give men their props for being
But
fathers.
it
Because
is-
we do. Like, y'all,
But it is a big
Father's
portion.
Day was good this year, and I felt like everybody was happy. I didn't see no negative shit. You know what
So,
I'm saying?
we're gonna lead into one of my topics are about this.
Okay.
But how you say I didn't see it as much this year.
Yeah.
But and then the people I know or have known in my life,
Yeah.
I've known more deadbeat moms and seeing like my homies raising their kids. And
Yeah.
the kids is growing up with us like this. Like nigga, I've been seeing this nigga since he was in a car seat, and this nigga's like a fucking adult now. Or homies I've been knowing since they were the homies' little brothers, but he was taking care of the whole family. And it's now these niggas is 24 with kids and shit. And I'm like, damn. But I've never, maybe because I wouldn't kick it with a nigga that probably wouldn't take care of his kids.
Yeah.
Or if you that type of nigga, so
Well, I don't know. Like for me, just through my family, like I grew up around a lot of positive male influences. You know, my dad, my uncles, older cousins. Like these niggas have families, you know,
Right.
and you can see how they take care of the people around them.
Right.
They kids. It's like, yeah. I mean, for me, that's gonna come second nature. You know.
real shit.
Yeah, same. I got uncles, you know what I'm saying? I got homies, you know? I know
You
a lot
just
of
see
people
shit.
that, you know, really be stepping up and doing their shit and don't have no complaints. Like, so it's like, you know, give the black men their credit. Damn.
Nah, but it's
So
just
hard.
I think it's just like a stereotype because it is
Yeah.
some people that ain't shit, you
And,
know,
yeah.
and a lot.
But it's
what
both.
it is
It ain't just y'all.
It
Like,
may be
it's-
those few people though that impact so many, you
Yeah.
know, and then that's what turns into like, man, fuck all these niggas, or you know,
Because I've seen it like before of Happy Father's Day to me or all of us
Yeah.
bad bitches that's mama. I'm mama and daddy. And
you
all
mad
that
about
shit.
something. Somebody
That's
hurt you.
right. I have
and
seen
that
that
same person
from
that hurt you
people I
probably
know.
hurt 5 other motherfuckers too.
Yeah, but
Right.
you
And
chose that
the cold part.
motherfucker to fuck with low key. And battery low. So I've seen it on both sides, but I've seen it a lot on the female side of being deadbeats, and nobody ever really talks about that. But then I was going to get to one of the topics. Did anybody see the Kimora Lee, Russell Simmons, his kid debacle on Father's Day or on Juneteenth?
Wait, what happened?
So Kimora Lee and Russell Simmons' daughter, one of their daughters, who are adults now, so I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like bad if I'm saying fuck them.
So say that. Which one? Is
Yeah, I've heard her name is
Angela.
No, not that's Runs.
Oh, that's Run.
I'm talking about
you
Kimora.
Talking about Russell. Yeah, Russell.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Kimora and Russell.
You're right.
She has some name like Hikatomi or some Asian name, which is weird because Kimora Lee is from St. Louis. I don't get the. I understand you playing up the Asian shit, but you from the Lou. You from the Lou. Yeah. You dirty. Hey, what up, Dirty?
Maybe is she from East St. Louis?
I don't know, Dirty. I don't know, Dirty.
They don't talk like that in East St. Louis. It's a little different.
I don't know, Dirty.
They on the other side of the bridge.
Matter up.
You know how Murphy Lee said, "Don't cross that bridge."
I just been watching Murphy Lee interviews on Vlad, but back to so Kimora, the daughter, she puts a post on her story. Shout out or something to my mom. Or to happy Father's Day to my mom or something, and Kimora like reposted it to the story, and I guess the people didn't meet it as which I guess how they thought people were gonna meet that shit, and it was a lot of like more of a backlash.
Yeah.
And Russell just made a post about like he made a post that said and instead of asking fathers why you didn't fight harder to see your kids, ask why you had to fight in the first place. And I was like, that's some real shit. Like people, like he was like, fuck, why would I? It's like, why did you have to even? Why was it a situation? Right. But a lot of people were calling the kid a brat, ungrateful. Kimora ain't shit. A lot of their followers were like going in on him.
Damn.
Because they were like, this nigga like you have everything because of this nigga.
Right.
Like, and this is Russell Simmons that he would, but. And you married, he's been there, supported you through all your different little marriages and other kids. And, she was married to Jaimin Hansu for a minute. Fucking Amistad, give us free.
Hey, man, I never knew his real name.
Oh, is he really?
I just called the nigga Amistad. The nigga who played in Amistad.
Amistad. Well, he's in Shazam now. He plays the one that gave Shazam his powers. The old black dude, the wizard. He's in both Shazam.
He's in the gang shit.
He's in the
gang. He got a hell of a resume.
He's in Captain Marvel, Jaimin Hansu. But it's spelled like
Pull the picture up.
It's spelled like D-I-J, like Dijimin. That looks like how it's spelled, but he's like, I forgot what part of Africa he's from, but Jaimin Hansu.
Oh, he African?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so he's been around forever.
Know who he is.
And he still the nigga still, that nigga. That's him old now, but
I know who that is. Yeah. He played on a lot of movies.
Fucking never broke down. Yeah, never surrender.
He was in Thor.
He's a great actor.
He's in Thor.
Yeah.
Like,
he was the first person who was crossed over in both Marvel and DC.
Yeah. Well, a lot of was he? Because it's a lot of them niggas.
I think
it
was after him though. Think about when the first Thor came out.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking it's been a few people. It's been a few people, but we'll look into that. That's another time.
A hell of a
he married Kimora. He was married to Kimora for a little bit.
Oh.
And when she first left, when her and Russell first got divorced.
That's crazy.
So
because he don't seem that tall, and she's like, tall. I don't know. Have they ever had any pictures of them like?
She's a model, but if you watch the episode of fucking Cribs with Russell Simmons back in the day, where he's like taking you on his estate and shit, he goes to the swimming pool area, and it's some freaky shit. To me, because he's always been kind of known as a freaky nigga, all this weird shit. He's a self-admitted PCP, Shermhead, back in the day. Like, so he got allegations of taking cheeks and all kind of shit. So
that nigga had a gang of money.
But and that too, but he did a gang of Sherm too.
Especially back in
he did a gang
the
of Sherm,
80s, and it was a wild time.
They all do, and they all.
I think he's a changed person, but I think he did some of that shit just off of who he was and how he moved and. That who he was, nigga. He's the man at that time. But on the episode of Cribs, they go to the pool, and Kimora's at the pool with this nigga at Russell's house. So the fact that this nigga
they was married at that time,
and no, they had already separated.
No, I'm saying her and him was married.
I believe they were like either about to or already had just got married, but they were there. The kid, the fact that this nigga is hosting you, your new husband, and the kids, and with the camera crew there, and like all that, he was on some man shit of like, nigga, I got too much to hate on this bitch. I hate it.
Right.
So for you to act like this nigga a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It's crazy, and I can see why people had that it was that backlash, and then she tried to make a video, and a lot of people got on her about it being Juneteenth and her making something about her. On Juneteenth and on some bullshit. It just seemed kind of, and then they trying to show a video of him yelling in the house one day with no audio, And everybody is like, what the fuck is he yelling about?
Maybe I think, you know, people saying, why are you doing this on Juneteenth, right? Mm-hmm. But all right, let's.
She probably didn't even know.
No. I totally feel that. All she's thinking about is it's the day after Father's Day.
Yeah. I can do it now.
I probably called you and you didn't answer the phone all day on Father's Day. Mm-hmm. It was probably some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But it's the day after Father's Day. Yeah. So she's taking it as that. Like, yeah, it may be Juneteenth and everything. It's a whole different meaning for everybody else. But in her mind, she pissed off about some shit. And that's what I said earlier. Yeah. Like, somebody that made her mad.
And she's married. The dude she's married to is like a convicted scammer. Like, this nigga like went to prison and Russell put up some shit to where she could put up some shit to get 200. His nigga's bail was like, this nigga, they put up like a $250 million business or something to get this nigga out on bail. And Russell, so that's why even people were going in on her about that. Like, not only did he help that or was cool with this nigga helped you get your scamming nigga out of jail. And he ain't even in the country. This nigga is low-key not on the run, but he was like, y'all ain't about to Cosby me and went to Bali.
She's ungrateful. They sound like a whole ungrateful situation.
It's some whole, like, this nigga left you hundreds of millions to, like, build a life.
People be ungrateful of each other,
and that still ain't enough. Like,
I really feel like, you know, his baby daddy's out here on the same bullshit.
Y'all definitely some
people
whole ass
just need to appreciate people more, especially.
But I think that's not even, like, gender specific, right? I think that, like, it's just people, and people's different. You got a gang of good people out here, male and female, and you got a gang of bad motherfuckers out here too, male and female,
right?
And you know,
but they said, and then they said the kid, I guess the daughter was tripping because her card got declined in Greece. It's like some rich brat shit. Like, nigga, you know why you in Greece? Like, you know why you can even move around with there? Cards and. Like, bro,
if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't.
Like, and you talking shit about this nigga, and you're an adult. You're not a kid. You're not a teenager. You're a fucking adult, like college graduate, like type shit. Like, that shit's weird. So that shit, it's what it is. It is a lot of weird ass hoe ass niggas on the same shit. And
people just be spoiled,
or just
entitled. All that.
Ain't never did nobody ever check
Too motherfucking old.
You've never been checked.
It's always the rich celebrity kids that's doing that bullshit.
Yeah, like just like whose son did that a couple of months?
Yeah, somebody else's son.
I think Kirk Franklin's son. Kirk Franklin's son did it, and it was the same backlash, and everybody.
50 Cent's son did it too.
50 son.
Goddamn, like.
It's like a couple more that was like recent, and everybody was like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here." Oh, Brian McKnight's son. Just recently, because he was mad that he was like something about him, like with the white family. He got the whole new white family because he had married the white lady and had kids, and he with them. But y'all like adults now. I mean, he ain't. I guess is niggas just start over.
You have problems no matter if you're rich or poor.
Did you see what Jerry Springer did before
he passed?
He passed.
No.
What?
He was doing his will. Mm-hmm. And he had all his kids. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if you remember, he had kids with a black woman.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
And his wife didn't let him, you know,
see the black
do
kids?
Nothing for them kids or nothing, right?
Wow.
But they all adults now.
That's foul.
Mm-hmm. But he still put them on his will.
Well, what he did was he had all of them on there, and he gave a whole explanation and was like, well, I'm leaving y'all my whole estate. The rest of y'all gonna get this, and this, but y'all getting everything else because he wasn't able to provide for them their whole life.
That's damn, and that's
a real nigga shit. He ain't even a nigga.
That's the old man for real. That's the old time, like the old ways when dudes would like be married and have another kid, and it'd be like either if you take care of this kid, we getting divorced, and you ain't gonna see these kids no more, or either we be here and you be a family and we just never speak of them again, like fuck them.
Yeah.
And that's where that old saying where it'd be people that got a whole family around the corner. Or they got you got brothers and sisters that you didn't even know that stay 2 streets over, and y'all don't meet till y'all 38, like fucking 42 and shit. And you done passed this, you done seen this nigga at the post office before. Like, this nigga look familiar. Like, this nigga look just like your uncle and shit. Just the fuck. So,
but it's really crazy that people really was living double lives like that. Like, What the fuck?
But that's
nigga,
and those were the rules.
It is to handle one person. How was you handling 2 people?
And those were the rules. Like leave the kid. Like fuck
3
that kid.
people.
That's what Creed was based on, kind of. Like,
but they didn't know about each other, and that's the part that be like.
Well, yeah, he didn't really. I thought he just like never gave a fuck. I thought I gotta watch it again, I guess.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like
certain people in certain situations.
I'm still stuck
be
on
like
what you
that.
said, like about
the house
around the
corner.
corner. Like, how did they not know?
It's because wasn't no internet. Ain't no you. Why would you? You don't know who stayed 4 houses down. Sometime you might see people, but you don't know who's in every house on. Especially
because you in the house.
Yeah, especially back then.
I was outside.
You knew your friends and kids.
Oh
shit! Be careful. You knew the kids. Technical difficulties. We'll be right back. You knew you
have the lines.
Yeah. You hear, oh shit, fuck, what the goddamn? Well, who put it there? You just like shit in the background.
Oh, but
then it comes back. Everybody be
shit falling
over. Clink, 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 cups and shit. Like it ain't even dishes in here, nigga. But that was
hurt my hip.
Oh, for real? You jammed it?
Yeah, like not right now, but like
okay.
When I was running at the Juneteenth thing.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, tell us about that. Tell us about the.
Yeah, we talking about these deadbeat around the corner niggas.
Nah, but like, so yeah, so all the ruckus was going on, and then like out of nowhere, after Wale performed,
Wale was there.
Yeah, Too Short performed.
It was a good show. Too Short, Kaylin Farrell.
Zoe
Alex Vaughn. It was a lot of people. They wasn't on that stage, but the Amazon stage was for like the Rock
That's
Nation
dope.
people. So yeah, it was lit.
Sick.
And then
Nip would have been there.
It was right before.
Man,
of course.
Nip would have been there. Man.
It was right before.
Was Dom there? Dom didn't.
No, that would have been dope.
That's surprising.
Well, he got a project that's about to drop with
Harry Fraud or something. Cardo.
That would have been lit though if he came. That's perfect.
He's the Lamert Park king.
Yeah, of course.
That's I would have thought for sure he'd have been.
But right before Jasmine Sullivan was about to come out, these motherfuckers just started running. Like everybody just got loose. Like it was just crazy, bro.
That was
like,
definitely some Sorrow shit. Cause she performed
people was
at the
trampling
Trump
over each other. Like it was fucking horrific. Like it was not.
That's horrible.
Cool to be in the middle of that shit. And
Yeah,
over a fucking cash register.
I saw videos of people sitting on top of Pizza Hut, like dancing on top of Pizza Hut. Like it's a whole crowd.
That's where I was at. I was like,
you was on the roof?
Hell no.
Oh shit!
I wasn't up there, but
like you was one of them people.
I was right there. Like
I'm gonna go back and watch
in
the video
proximity
again.
of it. I was there. Like I seen it. They was climbing up there. I was like,
and that whole, it's just like I said, that whole area is it's always been legendary.
Yeah.
The businesses, but it's just ignorant shit that goes on when it shouldn't. Ignorant shit gonna happen. Let it happen accordingly. Don't do ignorant shit when something that's
important day.
That's like
think
something
about
that's peaceful.
It makes no sense that you would
handle your business, handle your candle at another moment, but don't do that shit like.
It don't make
it's
no
like
sense.
You trying to make people don't want
like
to.
This
and then when they start doing a festival in fucking Beverly Hills somewhere or Century City,
right,
at a park, it's gonna be like, why it's over there? And it's because nigga, we can't do it over here. It's y'all doing dumb shit. Like,
doing dumb shit.
But most like, I mean,
I had my fucking dog. Like we was running for our lives, like together. Like
you just holding this motherfucker.
Fuck, like
that's insane, dude.
So I hope next year be better. It was definitely like super eventful, and it was nice, for what it was. But up until that moment, it was just like
that's
damn,
annual though. Like the ignorance at events in that area is annual. No matter what they do, it's going like niggas like going to turn up just to turn up, especially if they see certain other niggas or it is what it is, and it's been like that, and it seems like I don't know if what could change it or but it's like. It got to be maybe older, or the motherfuckers' own homies telling them, like, don't go over there and do no... If you even got older homies, be like, don't do that shit right now. Or don't be over there like that. But it's just, I don't know. But it's like I said, at least they was trying to do something cool.
Yeah, at least
they
have
like
trying.
All those celebrities there and shit.
It was cool for what it was, but we got to do better with that, you know what I'm saying? Because...
And the liquor bank all still closed and shit.
Yeah.
They got shut down because Jody got beat up outside. They was like, we can't have
Looney Tunes.
Like Looney Tunes. Nigga, so? That nigga got mopped.
It's so many movies that's been shot over there. It's crazy.
Shows, movies, just that intersection of Stocker and Crenshaw is fucking the whole scenes from Baby Boy where he's selling, where John Singleton walking with the 7-Up cake. And he's selling, trying to sell bootlegs, and he get beat up for his
CDs,
bike.
DVDs.
See, that's that intersection, fucking where fucking Kane and his cousin got jacked for the BMW.
Oh yeah, when they was going to Jack in the Box.
Where because that's the Jacks that's still there, and the gas station. I don't know if the gas station even still there, but that's where like 8 and Lorenz Tate go to get out to get gas, and then they're waiting at the light right there. That's the exact same light as the liquor bank.
That's a very historic.
And then that's the same parking lot at the end of Boys in the Hood where Cube and the homies catch the blood niggas eating at Eater when Eater Burger used to be there, which was fucking great. But that shit, hey, Eater Burger was the shit, dude.
Eater Burger.
That shit was so fire. That's why them niggas was really sitting there like nigga eating fries and shit. We just killed the nigga. But all of that was shot. That one light. Those 3 movies have significant scenes at that one light, and that's just the light, let alone that whole area. So that's what I'm saying. When you try to area that should be lifted up, it's like this shit is historic to like our culture, and it's one of the last areas that we have before, and they are already fucking gentrifying that shit. People, but like they're moving down. They didn't gentrify from my area up in Midtown down to Adams. To fucking now it's to Jefferson, and it's literally it's coming down. The train, that's why they got the train coming on Slauson. All that it's what's the word? It's progress and it's building, but that shit is gentrification over there because they doing shit to get. I was affected by that shit. Like nigga, rent go from 8 something to fucking 14. Like nigga, how was that?
But that's everywhere.
Yeah, but like on every, but all of a sudden now
you ain't gonna find rent for 800 nowhere.
No, I'm not. But I'm just that's an example.
That's not even a studio.
Oh
no
shit!
more.
Like you get 12 is the studio.
12
maybe.
is the studio, bro.
Like, but you seeing the police at bus stops and shit now, like waiting.
You paying like 18, 19 for a 1-bedroom.
At least. At least. I mean, if you want to be somewhere. Yeah. Because I know places that still like 16.
In LA?
Or out here, Long Beach and LA.
Got Section 8, huh?
No.
Nigga,
wish. You got to be on that list for like 42 years and shit.
Where the Section 8 at?
Nigga, be like, how long you been on Section 8?
I think I put an application in a long ass time ago. I never heard from them.
Because it's like once they get on, it's like you just
never off. Never off.
Damn.
But like, I think I remember my mom was like, I put your name on the list, and this was like 04. And she was like, I put your name on the list.
Still ain't heard from them.
I ain't heard nothing. And I think I heard it was like a freeze. And like, oh, it's a Section 8 freeze. I was like, oh, wait or something.
That's
so you going to have to
crazy.
wait a while. I was like, nigga, I'm not waiting.
I already been waiting.
Yeah, you going to have to wait a while. Nigga, it's been, literally, nigga, it's been 20 years, nigga. Nigga, they ain't still on that list.
20 years,
nigga,
bro.
I
That
mean,
nigga said 04. Yeah, that's
04, nigga.
damn. We really think that's 20 years
That's
ago.
crazy. 2 decades.
Damn.
That's how many people applying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
fuck.
a long time.
If you got, 40 million people in the state, how many people in this 20 or 13, it's however many million people in the city?
It's
And
like, what do you
that's
gotta do
13
to get
million
in
in
front?
there.
Like,
Yeah.
y'all niggas be
Gotta
having
have a
that
bunch
shit
of kids. Either have kids or some kind of weird addiction and go through some kind of program.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be
gotta
a
have
fuck
some type of little
sometime.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta fuck
You gotta
up
be a
just to
fuck up
able to get-
sometime to get
You
ahead.
can't be no in between. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Like if you are in between,
Like I got a 9 to 5.
Right.
It's a part time, but they're about to give me more hours. Hey, I'm clean. I never do drugs. I don't smoke.
they not fucking
They
with
like
you. They gonna put you on the
we'll
waiting
call
list.
you. They'll be like, we'll call. They give you the nod and the squint. We'll call you. You be like, really?
Yeah, you don't really need this
Damn.
right
Yeah,
now.
right now. This
We need
ain't-
somebody to need it right
We
now.
need somebody that's going. We know
Yeah.
that funding for them being a fuck up going to keep. They getting fuck up money. They getting
Yeah.
SSI money and all kind of shit. So
Well, I mean, I guess they deserve it too, right? But shit, regular motherfuckers do too, right? We all
I feel
do.
like if I ain't got like 4 kids, but I got a
Yeah.
job and I was like, I can pay the rent. I just, it felt like it should be something for those type of. I mean, like obviously, maybe they looking at it like you got a job. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like,
You got a job. You should
got
be
money,
paying
nigga.
12.
Yeah, like
14.
nigga, like how Bernie Sanders
It's
said.
hard for a man, period, to get any
That
of
too.
that shit.
What, to get Section 8?
To get any, like, you got to be like, I'm disabled. You got to have a chicken wing, nigga.
Like some shit really had to happen to you.
Yeah, you got to be fucked off.
Damn.
Or like, that's why people used to play stupid and go to the SSI.
Ain't that crazy?
And then,
that was a scam.
That was a big
that was like
scam.
an $800 check.
That was a big. Some people was getting a little more than that. Like people drooling, twitching, wiggling, falling on the floor, barking, pulling their hair, doing like shit. They'd sit down in that office all day.
If y'all did that for y'all Section 8, that is crazy, bro.
No, they was doing that for the SSI check. That's how you get that. People used to get SSI checks acting crazy.
Oh yeah,
and then SSI,
but now you starting to get these drugs and shit. You taking shit and it's making you really be like that.
So
though.
They flipped the script on these niggas and it was like, so you die, you think you schizophrenic, you this or that, whatever. There's no way we can prove you not. So we prescribing you medicine, and you got to take a test to show that this medicine is in your system.
Ooh.
When you come to, or you ain't getting no check.
I was just about to say, can you just like not take the medicine?
Yeah, they making niggas
you gotta
test.
take it.
So or like you got to see, and so motherfuckers started taking this medicine, and now it's people that are really fucked up and stupid now.
What the fuck?
Nothing was wrong with them. They was playing, they was scamming, they was finessers and shit, and now they fucked up. Wow. That was one part of their hustle, extra $1,000 a month on top of whatever else they was doing. Now they really like got issues.
Are you serious?
Because they was trying to take the medicine. I'll just take one before I go, so it's in my system.
So if you don't take the medicine, they
cut your shit off because it's like, well, you ain't sick.
What the fuck? That's so crazy.
There's a lot of shit like they do. They hit certain. I don't feel like everybody like that.
Yeah.
But I think certain people, they know you full of shit or it's something up. That's how they was hitting them. So it's people that ended up like real just drooling and something. Nigga got that little puddle on his t-shirt right here. When you got that mid chest puddle. You got that mid chest, that mid pec. That mid pec.
Like why your shirt wet like in that one spot?
Right there. It's like a circle. Yeah. It ain't even a line going down to it. It's just a little circle. Like it's it's a logo. Like you got your name tag in the middle of your shirt. Who wears their name tag in the middle of their shirt? Like, hi, I'm Walter.
Or like you just sweat in one spot.
Right
like,
there. I've seen niggas bomb on stage and get that sweat. Like it literally just grow. And I was like, oh, this nigga
drooling.
This nigga
This nigga drooling.
This nigga scared. Like, but yeah,
that is so crazy.
Did you did you see the comedy hype shit? What happened with Martin and Chris Tucker and Eddie Griffin? And comedy hype?
Those are like three of my favorite comics though too. What happened with these? Like would they be all beefing with each other?
And comedy hype, Martin. So it's not so comedy hype like they do put up a poll and on their Instagram and was like, who do you think or whose movies were better or something, or who do you like better, Chris Tucker or Martin? So everybody was voting. I don't even remember what the vote was. So Eddie Griffin just went off and was like, fuck y'all, comedy hype, like tagged, and he followed him and everything. But it was like, fuck y'all for that question. Why don't y'all ask who was better, Chevy Chase or Bill Murray or some shit he said. Y'all don't you have that conversation. Why we always got to do this to our own and putting people against each other. And it was like.
But I could respect that.
But okay, this is what I'm saying.
I think that's him being positive by being an OG and kind of like
but
trying
they
to
wasn't
tell.
saying one is trash though. It's like they do this in hip hop all the time on polls. Who you like better, Big Daddy Kane or Rakim? Because they was both killing it at the same time.
Yeah, but how you gonna be mad at what the people voted?
Lil' Kim or Foxy Brown. Niggas always did that. So I felt, and then, so a comedy hype, Dave responded to it and was like, we wasn't tripping. So the owner of comedy hype.
To this day, like, society does that. And social media has done that even more.
Cardi and Nicki, they put them together.
Right.
Even though they had an issue. But people knew and people was rooting for Cardi to kind of win, like, because they wanted to see her win, and that's what happened. So it's people are gonna. So it's a question. It's a Instagram page asking just who do you like better? Who do you think had funnier movies?
But comedy hype is a platform. They have a platform now, and I feel like by Eddie Griffin saying something like that, that's basically him, checking and pulling the card. You know, like. How they always post on their videos like DL Hughley check so and so or like nigga, how is somebody checking somebody? Like
same shit Vlad do though. So, and that's what. So in their response to Eddie, because they responded and it was like they're like we're not tripping and like we understand, but it wasn't meant to like we're not saying fuck one or the other. It's just we were wanting to see who people thought were and.
I want to ask y'all something. Do y'all think that it's the media that makes people have all these responses based on how they post shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
People want attention.
It's triggers.
People want to, and then people want attention and want to be looked at like I'm higher up, or I say something and this is my outlook, and that's
But that's how they sell shit.
Yeah, you want to sell that shit.
I get it, but then it's people of the lower octave that's just.
They eat it
carrying
up.
Eating it up, carrying the narrative,
to go full circle,
and switching shit. Then it goes for a full circle back
to what
to
you
the
were saying though. What you were saying about Clubhouse, how you just said that.
Yep.
It's you there for like premium shit to do your thing, to bring light to artists, to your guests, to all these people, and then there's that lower tier of just fuck niggas that'll fuck you nigga. I'll knock your face off and on the hood and like it's gonna be in anything, in any genre, any room, it's going to be that lower class dummies. Just, even like the parade, the festival. It's people that are, the fuck, you got Wale and Rock Nation, and you got y'all there and people there, and then you got niggas
a free damn concert, and y'all ask the damn food.
And you still got motherfuckers that are there to do fuck nigga shit.
Right.
So it's all, no matter what. It's going to be, so I feel... and I'm not saying what Comedy Hype did was fuck nigga shit, because it was a poll. I look at a bunch of, I follow movie pages that put up which was a better horror movie. And nobody gets fucking angry. Who were you more scared of, Michael Myers or Jason, Pinhead or Freddy? Like, so for them to be like extra out, kind of, that's... I
think it's what their platform is. It's Comedy Hype. I mean, we look at it as a black comedy platform. Because of everybody that's always on there, that's having the debates. Yeah. This is, everybody at the table. Mm-hmm. So what it is like Eddie Griffin basically looking and saying, hey, bro, like, or I don't know who runs Comedy Hype, but basically whoever, he just directed at them, He just said them as a whole. Yeah. So y'all see what y'all platform is. Mm-hmm. Y'all see what y'all do and what y'all talk about. But why are we putting our own people in comparison against each other when we should be like celebrating them and congratulating them and trying to lift them up? If we're gonna have any debates, let's talk about the other side, because they not even talking about us like that.
They have done. Have they not done like, Martin show? Even though we know Martin, they've done videos on a ton of comics. Damon Wayans, when he left SNL and became started doing movies and wrote Mo Money and did this, and so they do. They don't. It's not like they just tear people down. They just put up a poll and he kind of jumped. I feel he jumped out the window. But I like what their response was. So John Abbott did the regular response, and they did a video today. I was actually watching on the way here, and he's like, so the owner of Comedy Hype, he came and sat in the studio, and they had Pierre and Capone and Symphony, all them there, and he goes, I thought about it, and at first it was funny, and it was good, but he's like, then I really thought about it, and he was like, it seemed like some hater shit, what Eddie Griffin was trying to do, like, you trying to be extra, because he was like, fuck y'all, Comedy Hype, and this and that, and he goes, one, it was a poll, but he goes, two, he pulled up a video of Eddie Griffin on his Instagram going, now we talk about who better, LeBron, and I'm gonna say this LeBron too, or Jordan.
Tony, I'm gonna say this.
And he doing the same shit though. Mm-hmm. Eddie Griffin and he going, fuck what y'all talking about.
Right. But let's think about it from a different perspective now, right? What was Eddie Griffin's previous experience like with Comedy Hype?
And they said they've reached out to him. He's not been on there, but that's what John Albert said. You talking shit about us, but you go on Vlad and you talk about what these media outlets that try to put us against each other, and there's a bunch of people against Vlad, and you not in unity with them. You literally go on. You have Vlad interviews. He's like, we've reached out to you for 4 years for interviews. He's like, I'm sending you a DM now because I still want you to come on. Mm-hmm. So like his response was kind of like up there back. I feel like it wasn't like no extra out fuck you, but he was like, I just did feel it was on a hater vibe of how you came at us, and it's like, but you got the same video where you talking shit about LeBron and comparing him to Jordan and saying it ain't no who's better.
Everybody just always want to complain.
And then, so he's like, so what's the difference with us saying who's better and whose movie do you like more?
This is a complaining ass generation.
But since we gonna talk about the subject, who do you like? Whose movies do you like better, Chris Tucker or Martin's? I'm gonna say Martin. Like,
I mean, yeah, because I only
he
like
got more-
one. I only really like.
I wasn't
two
a fan
Chris
of the
Tucker.
whole Rush Hour series. I like Money Talks.
I like
I went
Rush
to
Hour.
I went to the movies to see like
And
one
Friday.
so Rush Hour 2 and Money Talks. I saw in the theater.
Them the only two movies, Friday
And
and,
then
Rush Hour.
he was in like Jackie Brown for a second. I saw
For
that
a second though, only when
I
they
saw
had
that
him in the trunk, right?
I saw that in the movie theater. I didn't even know he was in it. Like he just
He was
popped
at the
up in it.
beginning.
Yeah, he was like he's a nigga that Samuel L. Jackson smoked. Yeah, and then like he was because he had jumped bail or some shit. So.
But
that
he just put out.
Martin
He
got
was
way,
in
Martin
his
got
catalog.
way
A
longer,
catalog.
yeah,
It's a catalog
for sure.
But I mean, he's
Blue
an
Street.
Oscar. But that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Mama's House.
I think Chris Tucker
Mama's
is
House.
in
1, 2, and
movies-
3.
He in movies that are like Oscar nominated. Like he kind of made the jump from like just what I guess certain not serious shit. Even like everything you got to do got to be kind of slapstick or comedy related to.
Yeah,
like
they had him in the dress.
yeah. So that's true.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
That's true.
let's
It's
this
true.
is the time where we want to get into some like reactions.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, you did. So
Want
we
to talk
almost
that
done.
shit?
You
We
feel
was over
me?
here
So-
talking. We was selling that shit. We ain't gonna settle.
Tony picked this video. We gonna see what this
And
is for.
so this is crazy because I've heard this song since I've been a kid. Especially at bars and clubs now, and I'm an adult. But this nigga, who does he look like? Just tell me who he looks like.
He looked hard. I'm gonna play it.
Try to love, but it just don't feel the same. I love.
Tell me that don't look like Danny McBride.
I'll take the
Eastbound and Down. Pineapple Express.
Who the fuck is that?
hit my
Some nigga that was in the 80s that this was like hits, man, I guess. And I hear this shit, but I've never seen him till recently. And I saw this.
Somebody commented, does
Shit
the
from the
Weeknd
80s?
know his father?
I was looking at
So
that.
does the week. He do like an 80s week.
in my eyes.
That's the week off. he got the week off. That's paid leave.
This from like what, 1985?
It gotta be. So, but he looks
Danny
just like Danny
McBride?
McBride. He looks just like Danny McBride, dude. Just like that nigga. You've seen him in so many movies, and once you see him, you be like, that nigga. That's who I thought it was. I thought it was him dressed up, like playing a new character or some shit.
All right, let's go to the
Oh,
next one.
so this was funny.
Over the past month, I've been learning how to pick the lock on these police-grade handcuffs. Why, you ask? Because tonight I'm going to take a bigger risk than anyone has ever taken on television before. In just a few moments, I'm going to be handcuffed to this solid steel frame, and I'll have exactly 90 seconds to free myself before the claw on this robotic arm undoes my pants, exposing me to an audience of children.
What
If
the
that happens,
fuck?
An LAPD officer is standing by to arrest me for indecent exposure.
What?
We've all seen escape artists risk death before. But tonight, I'm going to risk something even worse.
Oh my.
Becoming a registered sex offender.
What?
He's gonna risk becoming a registered sex He said with a cop standing by to arrest me.
Wow, y'all are going. Yeah, that was crazy as fuck. Like what?
Yeah, that was some shit.
That was
Bruh.
shit. That
a
was-
You
robotic
got me
claw.
at in front of the kids. I
And
was
then,
like,
and then he just
what is
fans
he
in there
doing?
with an LAPD officer standing by.
Right.
To arrest, because usually it's,
To
an
arrest me.
it's usually an EMT standing by to revive me
Right,
if I
if I
drown.
drown.
Yeah, what the
Ground.
fuck was he talking? Yeah, I'm like, wow,
that is
bro.
wild. That had to
Okay,
be
let's-
fake. Please God,
Definitely.
it was fake.
I feel definitely it was fake. Definitely. I feel like that's from like a show. or
Okay.
something.
So what's going on right here?
So Fred Hampton's gravesite gets shot up annually by police officers. Like this is like, and I heard about
Damn.
this. He was the leader of the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
And it's like they had made they was fucking fuck
Annually.
these.
So that's
these-
like
yeah,
a
every
tradition
year.
for cops.
They
Where's
go-
it at?
I believe. Was it not St. Louis? Was it? It's somewhere like I forgot. It's somewhere like Midwest, I believe. You can look it up if you can look it up. But it's
What
like
the fuck,
it's
bro?
somewhere like it's not out here, but it's. They shoot the cops and it's police. I'm sure it's hillbilly, redneck, everybody, but
Yeah.
they just go and just shoot this nigga's
This is
gravesite up.
fucking wild.
Like, They shoot this shit up every year.
I'll be damn.
It's like, but that's
What's up
but the
with
same
y'all?
people those are the same people that'll be like, get over it, or no one's trying to hold you down, or there's no one against you.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's those motherfuckers are the same people that are supposed to uphold the law, that are judges, public defenders, attorneys, whatever the fuck, lawyers, jailers, COs, whatever. That's the shit they do when they're off. And that's not one incident. They do that shit. One, for them to do it yearly, and this nigga's been dead since the 70s.
Yearly.
And every day,
It's
like,
crazy. Yearly is really crazy.
yeah.
All right, I
Like,
got
you ain't got shit
Y'all
to do.
niggas is faithful.
Like,
to
oh,
me.
what? Oh,
I got one.
grave time.
Y'all know what time it is, y'all.
Undertaker
Damn,
music
y'all.
and shit. Dong. You're little gone.
This is how we do it. All hands are in the air. You're waving from here to there. You're an OG Mac or a wannabe player. See, the hood's been good to me ever since I was a lowercase G. But now I'm the big G.
Wow.
The girls see I've got the money. $100 bills.
What y'all think?
This is how we do it. All hands are in the air. You're waving from
karaoke
This nigga look
version is
like
crazy.
this nigga look like he performing at a Shakey's in like 92. It gotta be like
It's karaoke night for sure somewhere.
They just
I
at
know.
Shakey's. They at Shakey's. He waiting for his mojos. He just played X-Men.
He had
just
a
like,
picture of beer.
sitting right there. He had the little Jello pudding from the salad bar.
Right.
They waiting for his chicken thighs and mojos.
Chicken thighs.
He don't
though.
want the rest.
Oh yeah, I'm like that's the like for me, bro. Like
I hate the thighs.
Whenever you,
I hate
hate
that
the
is
thigh.
never the part that I ask
Ever.
for. Like
ever.
I really
You
go.
gotta- I get 'em-
I order wings.
If I
every
get
time.
thighs, I get them from the grocery store. I get the skinless, boneless thighs. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
You know the
breast.
Roscoe's
Right.
in Long Beach, right? Wait, just a little short story. The Roscoe's in Long Beach used to have like a deal where it was like 4 thighs for like fucking $12 or something. And I'm like,
That's
why the
still
fuck
too
would
much.
somebody want all
Thighs.
thighs?
And that's still too much for me.
But it's them.
I wouldn't pay $12 for 4 thighs.
But I'm pretty sure you got
Tripping.
some other shit. It was probably some other shit that
I
came
swear to
with
God, I thought he was gonna say like $4. Like, I swear to
it.
God.
$1 a thigh.
Yeah, when you said 4 thighs for $12, I'm like, nigga, what is it? Is it coming with the rest of the shit?
The
too?
rest of the shit, I
I
believe.
guess, like, but don't nobody come. I don't. And there's people that do like dark meat and be like thighs. Yeah, I just want the thighs. And,
I don't know.
like, I'll do a drum
Not on the
wings,
bone and shit
wings.
either.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that shit
it's
gross.
fatty. It's disgusting. I hate thighs. Like, it got to be the skin, but skinless, boneless, nigga.
I got
He waiting for his chicken thighs and mojos.
I got like 2 more.
Extra skins.
I got like 2 more. Come on.
This picture of beer. He's so-
Oh no, that wasn't a video.
ขวดเนี่ยเบิ่งรถ
Look, even bro, my
What the hell? Don't scare me. Oh,
So that is definitely something.
Look at it closely. Look at it closely.
Her toe
Is
kind
that
of pops
real?
right out at you. I personally have never seen a patient that has had this long of a big toe. It's extremely rare.
It's my fault, huh?
They put the dude to look at it closely, dude's voiceover. That's
what is he gonna do? Surgery?
Yeah, I think he go
What are you gonna do? Cut it like in
and
the
probably
middle,
reattach
and
it
then
or
just
something.
drop it,
Yeah.
just cut a knuckle out.
What
She got
the
her.
fuck?
She got like extra 2 knuckles worth.
I got one
You gotta
more.
take at least 2 knuckles
Hey, this shit
worth.
was so funny. I watched this shit last night, right? And I was like, all right, I need to have this one for the show.
You looked at it closely.
Yes, very.
That's fucking.
I don't chase booty.
go ahead, brother.
If I got to chase my wife, then I'm gonna have to keep chasing her to keep her.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
You men that chase women, the moment you start chasing that woman, you're gonna have to keep chasing her.
Keep it up.
That keep her. You're gonna have to keep it up.
That's right.
And once she see you chasing her, she gonna deliberately do things that make you run her down.
That's right.
I won't never chase a woman long as I'm black.
No.
As far as I know, God ain't changing my color.
That's
I
some
don't
chimp
chase
shit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the I don't chase
That
booty.
is part.
Play the beginning.
No. Look at the comments, though. Look
Stephen
at
A.
the comments,
Smith?
bro. Look.
That nigga like-
Look at right here where he said, I don't chase beauty.
It's like-
Hey, look how he spelled it. So I'm
Church
reading
or
the
player-
comments.
Is it a church or the player circle?
Hey, so look at how many replies that comment got.
That shit, goddamn.
Niggas was in there like, this is the comment I was looking
Look
for.
at that. I chased booty. I was waiting for her to say booty again.
Hey,
the way he said
no, but
it.
then somebody commented under his shit in his replies and said, go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, brother.
Because that's what he said right after I don't chase beauty.
This nigga right
Hey,
here.
please just play it one more time. From the beginning.
Okay. Look, I said, go ahead, brother.
You out of church.
I don't chase booty.
Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, bro.
Listen to the ad-libs.
My wife that I'm gonna have to keep chasing her to keep her.
That's right.
That's right. Crazy head
That's
in the
right.
back.
That's right.
You men that chase women, the moment you start chasing that woman, you're gonna have to keep chasing her.
That nigga in the back is an elf.
You're gonna have to keep it up.
That's right.
That's right.
And
That's an
once
elf.
she
Right.
see you chasing her, she gonna deliberately do things that make you run her down.
That's right.
That's right.
I won't never
right.
chase a woman long as I'm black.
No.
And as far as I know, God ain't changing my color.
Okay.
I don't chase booty.
That is the funniest
I don't
shit.
chase
That is
beauty.
wild. I feel like he was a pimp, like at some
That's what it
point.
looked like. It looked
Like,
like
I don't care.
But
Like,
most,
you
they
been-
say most pastors
You done
become,
snuck up in here and got the job. Like, how the fuck you doing this,
Oh
bro?
my God. They say
I mean, I understand
It's
what
some
he's
pastors.
saying.
It's no, hold on. It's talking about. It's some pastors out there that chase beauty,
they chasing all
and that's
the
what he's saying. I think he's just affirming to the congregation
he's on not
Yeah.
on booty.
that yeah,
I'm not
he's
that
not in
nigga.
there like
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm not
I understand that, but
And maybe they
at the same
previous
time,
proprietor of the church,
Of
maybe
booty.
the previous pastor
was chasing
a
maybe he
proprietor
was
of
chasing
booty.
the beauty.
right.
the beauty.
But look, I just feel like this. He got a point. You know, like you don't want to chase nobody. You know what I'm saying? We don't even want to chase. Like you know,
And when you chase it,
you're supposed to
it runs
attract.
from you.
I
And
feel like you're
everything.
supposed to attract. So I get what he's saying, but then you are supposed to attract, and you are supposed to be a partner in the relationship. That means effort, nigga.
Yeah,
But
so-
then he
Like, what you
said,
talking
as
about?
long
I
as-
don't chase booty.
it's
Like,
a
then he said, as
you
long
better
as
chase
I'm black.
this booty.
he chasing the wrong booty. He chasing bad booty.
I want him to chase my booty. I don't care. I'm not gonna run though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a game with me. It's not no cat and mouse shit. Like
That's like he.
you know, you talk
but
about some cat and mouse.
He
shit.
definitely was a pimp at some point.
Yeah,
in
you
his
sound
life.
like some. It sounds like some pimping going on.
I chased the cash. I ain't chasing booty. Like, that nigga went off. But it's
I just-
and the dude in the back just look crazy though.
Go ahead, brother.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Like ain't no women in sight in this church. You don't hear no women's voices. You don't hear no. Yeah, woo. It's just here. Yeah, all right. Like nigga, this is a horrible man meeting. Nigga, the He-Man Woman Haters Club. That's another Little Rascals reference for the day. You're talking about chasing booty and shit.
I don't chase beauty.
And the way he looked when he said it, like he don't like booty. That's what he looked like, low key. I
He
don't
said,
chase
as long
booty.
as I'm black, and that don't look like that's gonna change.
That's like he was ready to go off.
Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead,
it's
brother.
that part for me. The go ahead, brother. That's right. The nigga was like egging him on, like, yeah, come on, give us some more of that shit. You know, spit that ism. That's basically his version of
Maybe it was some type of
That's
players
right.
meeting. Maybe it was some type of player circle meeting, and they was in there getting the game. Got some young brothers.
Man, they was
there.
in the church.
Hey, niggas be renting
That
out
was
churches
crazy.
doing all kind of shit.
I would, if I was there, I wouldn't know what the fuck to hear. Like,
Yeah, you be like,
I'd
what?
Be like, why would
And then a collection plate come around. The fuck are you?
After you just
After
said
that
all
said
this shit, yeah, nah.
The fuck are you? Fuck are
fuck
you?
you on?
Fuck are you doing like right now? Like
All right, you don't
That was
chase
funny.
you don't chase beauty, so I'm gonna give you my money for the church for the building fund.
Right.
yeah, like I like this. I like him. He's a good one. Like no,
Yeah, he
When
don't.
niggas be saying they going to church, they go to him, huh?
like TD Jakes. This nigga TD Jakes was on stage on Sunday on Father's Day with the niggas the vest, the fucking. That nigga was dressed like pimping, nigga. That nigga had the Italian shoes. Them motherfuckers at least 2,500. Like, bro, that's what the congregation
I don't go to
awards
church.
me.
Disclaimer.
Me either.
Me either. Like,
I don't
yeah.
know.
So
I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual than religious.
Yeah, same.
I don't
thank
chase
you
booty.
You're
for
welcome.
coming today.
Of course.
And being our guest and
I had a great
laughing
time.
and
This
talking
was
shit with the
fun.
homies. Yeah,
Talking
so
that shit.
tell
Y'all be
everybody where
funny.
they can find you at again, and you know,
Ayana.audible is my podcast page. Check me out on Instagram. And also Nefertari_ is my Instagram, my personal Instagram.
Find me on IG at Tony Grams, TONY_GRAMS. And shit. Follow Innovative Comedy, Innovative Culture. Follow both those pages. Check us out.
Yes,
And
sir.
me, I'm Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet. You can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website at www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Y'all gotta have me back, man.
Definitely.
I don't be off on Wednesdays, but
it's always sometimes we do like record on, do something different days to adjust. But
yes, sir. This was fun.
It's an innovative culture.
Call now.
Call now. Innovative comedy.
Innovative.